Today's news. Today's news.
CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Guilty verdict? No problem.
I'm going to continue to support Donald Trump strongly, work to elect him to the White House.
Arkansas's Republican Senator Tom Cotton tells CBS Mornings he believes the former president's supporters will come out in full force in November after he became the first former U.S. president to be convicted of a felony. Correspondent Robert Costa is in New York.
Trump faces up to 4 years in prison, but could be given probation with no jail time. Judge Juan Merchan announced he will sentence Trump on July 11th, 4 days before the Republican National Convention. Less than an hour after the verdict, Trump's campaign was fundraising off it, claiming he is a political prisoner.
As for President Biden, UVA political analyst Larry Sabato.
He has got to run with a guilty verdict on Trump for all it's worth. He's in trouble. He is in trouble, and even some of his top people now admit it privately.
The former president is expected to speak at Trump Tower in 2 hours. There's a major shift in U.S. policy in the war in Ukraine. Correspondent Holly Williams is at the foreign desk.
Ukraine's now permitted to fire American-supplied weapons into Russia at forces that are attacking or preparing to attack in the region close to the Ukrainian city of Kharkiv, a U.S. official told CBS News.
Senior Russian officials responded, saying NATO countries that supply long-range weapons to Ukraine are already participating in a war with Russia. The official reiterates Russia's threat to use tactical nuclear weapons against Ukraine. A new sign inflation may be easing here at home. A price gauge closely tracked by the Fed shows prices, excluding food and energy, rose 0.2% in April. That's down from a 0.3 increase the month before. Still, those core prices were up 2.8% from a year ago. Polls show voters are angry about higher rent, groceries, and gas costs. Lots of people are picking up and moving south. Not that far south. Here's CBS's Jim Crisula.
More people are moving to the Myrtle Beach, South Carolina area and the nearby Wilmington, North Carolina region than anywhere else, at least according to research by the moving and storage company Pods. Pods found that the highest number of so-called move-outs were in the Los Angeles area, followed by the San Francisco area.
Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama are popular spots, too. Vermont has just become the first state to enact a law that will require oil companies to pay for damage from climate change. The state dealt with catastrophic flooding last summer. Maryland, Massachusetts, and New York are considering similar measures. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 55 degrees in Oakland, California.